Who has not lost control in a blind rage? We all wish to believe, need to believe, that we're in control of our behaviors and actions. But the fact is that in certain instances we are not. Something unexpected in our environment can unleash an automatic and complex program for violence, destruction, and even death. All of it an unconscious, pre-established program. Rage explodes without warning, overpowering judgment, compassion, fear, and pain. The fiery emotion serves one purpose: violence, both in words and actions. While this human response has been vital to our survival since our species evolved, rage simultaneously puts one's life at risk. And it seems there's no escaping the rage circuit once it has been activated. So, if rage is an automatic reflex, are you really in control of your fate? That flare-up can change your life in an instant, forever. Despite the essentially peaceful lives that most of us lead most of the time, violent behaviors are hardwired in the brain, not in an area where consciousness resides, but instead deep in the core of the brain where other powerful impulses and automatic, life-sustaining behaviors, feeding, thirst, sex, are programmed. Now, each of these behaviors, just like the complex rage behavior, is automatic once triggered. We tend to ignore this subject of snapping violently because this hostile behavior is so disconcerting. On a certain level, we'd rather dismiss snapping as pathology, but such thinking is wrong. Psychopathic homicides, which are driven by mental illness, grab attention because these acts are rare. The commonplace blind rage attacks between spouses, to use an example, are the cause of far more aggression and violence than that caused by the mentally ill or psychopathic killers. These attacks are enormously complex behaviors, tightly focused on another animal in the environment, and involving the release of many hormones, profound alterations in sensory and motor function, and overwhelming the cognitive ability of the animal to any purpose other than attack. All of this is somehow linked to that tiny knot of neurons at the core of the brain where conscious thought cannot penetrate, the beast within. Ferocious anger erupts without forethought, unleashed automatically, before the power of your rational mind can act to keep it in check. Sometimes the violent behavior is dangerous or even life-threatening. The aftermath is often regret and bewilderment. Dismissing rage attacks as the product of morally or mentally defective individuals is contrary to the preponderance of the evidence, the frequency of the attacks, and the broad spectrum of people, some just like you, who experience them.